If you are in the South and you raise chickens, you need to help them out this time of year. They've got to stay cool, and they'll reward you for it. Let me show you how I keep mine cool in the summer. Well, I have shown you this before, but it's a very, very basic setup. I have a mister up here. It's just a fan. It comes about a 180-degree fan that just blows out that way. And of course, the wind right now is blowing it back this way, but that's okay. The big, large droplets are falling down here. They don't stay under it a whole lot. They don't particularly like to get wet. You've heard the old expression, madder than an old wet hen. And so they're not crazy about getting wet, but they love to be close to it, where there's the mist maybe coming down, or the fact that the wind's blowing a certain direction will blow that mist on them. So let me show you how I made this. Let me turn it off so I won't get the camera wet, and show you how I made this. Very, very simple. Got a shut-off switch on it. I can turn it off right there. This is one of those little 1/4-inch shut-offs that I showed you on a previous video. 1/4-inch line plugged into a 1/2-inch line right there that also runs over to my chicken waterer. And just simple as it can be. Let me show you how I hook it up to the faucet. Come over here, follow it over to the faucet. On drip irrigation, I always put a pressure reducer, and probably should have it on this too, but I don't right now. Now I may come in here and put one. Probably best to have one, but for whatever reason I don't have one on this one. Probably because I don't have one in my stash. But basically you just screw this. It's called a hose bib adapter, or a hose adapter. Screw that on to the faucet. I come out. These are all fittings that screw down, compression fittings that tighten down on that 1/2-inch line. I've got an elbow right here that does an L. I've got an elbow right there that does an L. A little piece of 1/2-inch right there. And then that 1/2-inch line runs over to that mister that cools these chickens down. You could put a timer on it, have it come on at 10 in the morning. If you're going to be gone, if you're going to work or something like that, you may want to do that. I'm home all the time, so I usually come out maybe noon or something like that and turn it on. Hopefully I'll think about it most every day. And I'll put a link to the misters up here. I don't know that I can find that particular kind of mister, but you want one that if you had it hanging down in the middle of the pen, you could have a mister that just is a 360, goes everywhere. But the fact that I'm on the edge of my fence here, on the edge of my run, my chicken run, I have it pointing this way, pointing out there. And they love it. Does a good job of cooling them down. Just a simple little spray nozzle with a 1/4-inch hose. This plugs into a 1/4-inch hose. And then I come down, because I want to be able to control it on and off. I come down with this on and off switch. I'll turn it on in just a minute. And again, it goes down with what's called a 1/4-inch barb. One side of that barb goes down into the hose. You punch a hole in it, the long 1/2-inch hose, and then the other one goes into the 1/4-inch hose, and you just stick it down in there. You'll hear it click down in there, and you have got a waterer. Now let me just go ahead and turn it back on. Here's the switch. Now we'll turn it up like that and let it go. Because I don't have a timer on it, I will turn it off tonight when it's as it starts cooling down, when I'm ready to go in the house. And anyway, I think your chickens will reward you. I know they'll thank you for it, and I believe they'll thank you with maybe some more eggs. During the summertime, chickens usually slow down on their laying, and it's because of the heat, and they just can't handle the heat, and they slow down producing eggs. Not all chickens do, but some do. Some handle the heat better than others. And also in the wintertime, some handle the winter better than others. So anyway, give your chickens some air conditioning or water cooler, whatever you want to call it. That's what I was raised with a water cooler. All right, cool them off. You'll be glad you did. I know they'll be glad you did, and I believe you will too, because it's very, very inexpensive to do. All right, we're gone.